At james.crid.land, I'm James Cridland, the radio futurologist. This week is object-based media in your future. Object-based media. That sounds very techie. But as I stumbled across a BBC R&D webpage last week, highlighting where they've got with it, I'm reminded how powerful the idea is and how much it could play a part in the future of radio. So, what is object-based media? Well, if you're recording a radio program, typically the only thing that you record is the output of the mixing desk, just a stereo recording of the stuff you've done, and that's just fine. And later you'll take that recording and you'll play it out on the radio and it'll sound just good. It'll sound fine. But instead of recording the output of the mixing desk, you could record a little more than that. So imagine if you recorded the audio from every single channel on the board, and also you recorded the position of every single fader on the board in real time. Well, with the right kit, that would enable you to recreate the entire program if you wanted to. But because it's recorded every single thing that went into the program, every object, it allows you to do much, much more. So you could make adjustments based on your audience's needs. You could remove music beds to make it easier to be heard. Or you could take all the current music out and replace it with 80s songs and still hear the presenter effortlessly talk to the vocals, including their fader pumping, Tony Blackburn. You could extract a good interview without any music bed for use in news bulletins or podcasts. You could tweak and polish, correcting an overeager fade there or a correspondent who you cut slightly early here, or to fix the levels for an enthusiastic phone caller who was a little hot. Or be rather more radical. You could much more easily telescope a 3-hour program to fit a 2-hour repeat. In fact, given the right additional information from a producer in the form of metadata, you could even make different lengths automatically. Perhaps automatically make a version of your radio show that's as long as a listener wants it for their commute. Perhaps just strip all of the music out altogether. Object-based media is a brilliant idea. It's made by engineers who understand the radio production process, and it's also just as applicable for TV as radio. The BBC have explained what they're doing over on their website, and you should take a look. The address is bbc.co.uk/rd/object-based-media, and you'll find a link in the show notes, probably. You can get my weekly newsletter at james.crid.land, which linked to this last week, or get daily podcast news at podnews.net. And until next time, keep listening.